Hey, hey, it's Elizabeth with Crafty Liz Creations. Hello, come on in. Here we go. Sprinkle the love. There, hi. There we go. Hello, Peggy. How are you? Good afternoon. Welcome to Crafty Liz Creations. Just came on a couple of minutes early so people will find us. I think I got my times all right this time with my event. Hi, Joanne. Hello, how are you? Come on in. So here's our sign that we'll be using on our wreath today. It says warm winter wishes. Why is my thing that way? Okay. There we go. I forgot to turn it around. So there it is. Warm winter wishes. I have the pipe cleaners in the back already. So I said Christmas themed wreath on the event that I posted, but it's actually Christmas and winter, so this can go through winter as well. So it's a 12-inch sign that I ordered from uniqueinthecreek.com. We'll be using the oval board today. All right, along with some 21-inch mesh and 18-inch ruffles. So something a little big and different for today. So how is everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome. Thanks for joining. So I got all my events time all scheduled out, and I think I got it right this time, because last couple of times I had a little I got it all mixed up. So that's good. It's good that you guys are showing up. Thank you for coming again. Hi Camilla, hi Monica. Camille, is it? Oh, Camille, sorry. I thought it was an A. Hello. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and bring the camera down and we'll get started. Okay. That should be good. And we just look at my camera here first before I start, just because just so everything is looking good. I think it is. You guys, is that a good view for you guys? I think so. So let's go on ahead with this project today. So again, we're using the oval board, the Unique in the Creek oval board. I have all my tinsel ties attached. Again, I got the ties from Unique in the Creek. I think they have some. So that's my that's how I put my tinsel ties. Hi Diane, how are you? Hello Beverly, welcome you all. Thanks for joining. So 20 altogether of the tinsel ties. So again, we're using 21-inch mesh for this project. Something a little big and different because I like the sign. It's so pretty. I wanted to bring out the white, but I didn't know how, so I just why not use some of my 21-inch mesh, right? So here we go. I think this is probably my first one like this, so it'll be fun. Actually, not my first. I did one before. So we're gonna put these down. So we're just gonna get started here. So how is everybody? Happy new week, happy Monday, happy new month. Can't believe October is here already. So we'll just go ahead. This is 21-inch mesh again, in the just deco mesh, pure deco mesh. So I'm just gonna scrunch from here to here. Scrunch it all up to get it all ready and poofy like that. Okay. And then if you hear footsteps upstairs, that's my daughter's dogs. 2 of them. They're upstairs running around. So if you hear that, that's what that sound is. Hi Teresa, welcome. I'm glad you guys can join me. Glad you guys found me. Hello Annette, Dansa, I'm good. Thank you, thank you. Dansigia, I'm good. All right, so I'm just gonna look to see. So I won't miss any comments because I've been missing comments. I don't know if it's Facebook. I don't know what's going on because I usually hide from Musquetees. Musquetees. That's where my dad went to school when he went to residential school. Oh, to all my fellow Native, happy Truth and Reconciliation Day. So a lot of y'all are probably not working because they're having days off today because of that. It's a holiday for us Native people. So 10-inch poofs I'm doing. 10-inch poofs. So 10-inch, I'm looking at the 15-inch mark and measuring it out 25. So that's where I'm scrunching my mesh. So get it all poofy and all that. Make sure my ends are tucked in. These ones, the ends, make sure they're all tucked in. So I'm just gonna put it right there. Scrunch it in because I wanna get it all tight up in there. Press down on your mesh and then tie up your mesh. A couple of twists. And then we'll just leave these. I won't worry about poofing it out now. I'll worry about it after. Okay? So yeah, it's a national holiday for Native, Indigenous people. So I thought about making something for this day, but I didn't have the right type of orange, and so, but maybe next time. I do have a sign. So push down on your mesh to tighten it up and twist. So thought about doing that, but I had all my stuff laid out to see what I wanted to do. So again, I'm making sure my edges are under like that, both of them like that, under, right? Always make sure that, so your poofs will be more, you know, poofier. So that's a must. That's a must. Hello. That's good, that's good. Yeah, again, that's where my dad went to school. Residential school. Way back in the 70s, I think. Musquetees. And then he went back again for his Cree instructor certificate. So my dad was a Cree instructor. He was a good teacher. And he did go to the residential schools, but he never talked about it. He refused to talk about it. Well, he talked about it with his friends, but not us, his kids. Okay, 10-inch poofs all the way around the inside. This is gonna be pretty, I think. I had a hard time choosing which ribbon to match the sign and all that. I was kind of making sure my edges are under like that, so the poofs will be, you know, like that, poofed, very poofed. And so I laid out all my ribbon here 9:30 this morning while I was watching Monkey's creations. I had another project in mind. I put that away. I chose this one. All these things I want to do with you all, but I couldn't decide which one to make. But okay. My sister Louise used to teach level 1 of the Cree language instructor training. Oh, nice, Annette. Nice. Yeah, my dad was a Cree instructor for the longest time here at the school. He got offered jobs out there too, and he turned them down because he didn't want to leave his family. My dad was a good teacher. He was the kindest man you'll ever know. I think about him every time this holiday comes around. So right here we're done the inside. So now I'm gonna be going out on the outside, which is these ones. So I'm just no poof here. I'm just gonna tie it down like that. See that? Just gonna tie it down because we're gonna be ending our poofs there after. Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure these are tucked in, and they are. And my dad was also a founder for a Cree, what do you call it? A cultural village event we had here yearly in every May. Cultural village. They had all the teepees set up, all the what do you call those? All types of teepees, you know, what do you call those ones? They make teepees with pine. Covered it up with pine. It looks like a teepee, but they used pine. All those kind of went up every May for a week. So he was one of the founders for that cultural village, and now that cultural village was a thing in almost every community and surrounding communities. So he was a great man, a great teacher, respected and all that. Hey Nancy, hold up. You're not late. I'm just adding poofs, 10-inch poofs on the oval board here. We're just going on the outside now. So this is the sign we'll be adding on. This is a beautiful sign. It's one of those heavy signs, the heavy metal 12-inch signs. I like it. I ordered that in July. I think it was in July. Thinking that I'm gonna use this when I get home. See, I wasn't here in my community then when I ordered it. I was out there still. Thinking I'm gonna, when I go home, I'll be making that here with you all. But then it went back. It went back to Unique in the Creek because my mail, my post office, my mail was all mixed up, you know. And so I wasn't notified that it was here in the nearby town because we don't have a post office here still. And so I had to send it over to the nearest, but I didn't get notified, nearest post office in the towns. But I didn't get notified that it was in, my box was in. And so it went back to Unique in the Creek, and they had to send it back to me. I had to pay a little bit extra for shipping, because it went back, but that's okay. Because if you go and look for this, I don't think they have it, but you can check, because that's when I ordered that. It was in June, I think, or July, one of those months. July, yeah, July. So it looks messy right now, but we'll get the poofs all poofed out here after when I'm done with adding the mesh, 21-inch mesh in. Truth and Vickers. I have a sign, like a Every Child Matters sign that I ordered, that I've had from ordered from Luann. last year, I think. I still have that sign, but one of these days I'll make one. So we got, no, we didn't. I thought we were ending downward. Okay, so a couple more poofs, and we'll just start adding the ruffles. Okay, just making sure my edges are tucked under again. Okay, are we seeing something? 21-inch mess is what I'm using. Yep, 21-inch mess. I have lots of 21-inch mess. You know, the wreath gets a little bit pricey when you use mess, but I thought, well, let's just go all out with this sign because I think it's the most prettiest sign. I like it. So where's my scissors? Here it is. So I'm just gonna cut that off because that's where our last tie is. Cut it off. Roll that back in there. This at the floor because I don't need it. I figure I should start using 21-inch mesh now because I have lots and I want to use it up. There's lots of ways you can use your mesh as well. You can make flowers with it, 21-inch mesh, I mean. I tried one once, but let's just poof these out now. Hello, Don. How are you? You guys found me. I was just mentioning that I put down the right time now. I got my event time thing all figured out, so I think we'll be okay from now on. So yeah, we just added 21-inch mess all the way around on the inside as well as on the outside. Just poofing out my poofs now. You rarely see me use, you never see me use 21-inch mesh. Not that it would make a good wreath for this pretty sign that I adore, absolutely adore. So are we okay? I meant to come on yesterday, but I got to cleaning my craft room, you know, taking out the Halloween, putting out the Christmas and all that, reorganizing my mess back here to see what I got, because I've been double ordering lots. I don't want to do that now. And so, yeah, I meant to come on, and then I bought a couple of, some felt, 9x12 felt, brown and yellow. I saw this lady make sensors using felt, and I thought I'd try it, and I was like hooked. I love making those. You've probably seen me post them, and so that's what I was doing all evening last night, just taking it easy and resting after all that work of redoing my craft room. And so isn't that nice now? It's all poofed up and everything. And so a couple of you asked me if I could show you all how I did those. So I do still have a couple of them to make, and so I'll be coming on sometime this week to show you how I make those. They're pretty easy and they're fun. Lots of glue going into it though. Lots of glue. Okay, there's all the 21-inch mess that's in there. See, now you can stop here and just add the sign and ribbon. That would be so cool. But no, I have to go all out. I have to add this beautiful mesh that I got from uniqueinthecreek.com. Isn't that pretty? It's called And extra large white foil stripe mist. Rose champagne gold. That's what this is. That's gonna look so good in our wreath here today. So I cut this at 18 inches, 20 pieces. Okay, so I'm just gonna ruffle it up. Ruffle, ruffle, ruffle. And then we're just gonna add those in every tie. Okay? Just add them in every tie. Ooh, I love the way it crunches. That's how that's gonna look now. Oh, so pretty. Okay, let's add the rest. I didn't make most of the ruffles, so you won't sit through here and watch me make them over and over. Make this live a quick one. So I'm just gonna add those right around the wreath. Actually, let's add the ribbon in there too. So we won't have to go, you know, round and round again here. So here's the ribbon. This is 1.5 inch ribbon, cut at 14 inches. That's the ribbon, and that's what we're gonna be adding into the wreath. That's gonna be pretty. Let me show you, spread it apart. Let me show you here. Alex. I got the sign from uniqueinthecreek.com way back in July. I don't know if they still have it, but I'm pretty sure they don't. Yeah, I love the side too. So pretty. I think I'm gonna open up the ties because they get too bulky. Yeah, if you guys hear noise, some noise, you know, just stomping and all that, it's my my daughter's puppies. They're probably playing around. Playing around with each other. Grab the ribbon again. That's gonna look nice, I think. Again, the ribbon's cut at 14 inches. Add that in there. I should cut off these because they're, cut these off. I think I will. If I can. And that's cut off. And that one too. See how pretty that is? So pretty. Yeah, you find that most of my supplies I get is from Unique in the Creek or Lady Fox Designs and Supplies, because they're Canadian based, and I do order sometimes in the States, but it gets to be too much, and yeah. Is that pretty? So again, yeah, there's the sign that we're gonna be adding on there. See how good it matches? I like it. I've seen people do this sign already. Crafters do this sign. But I was like, their wreaths were all so prettied up, and you know, I gotta make the sign look good too, right? So I had a tough time choosing the ribbon, but I did finally chose these ones that I'm using here. But I think it's gonna be pretty. Thanks, Karen. It is pretty. Adding a mess in there. Ribbon. Oh, it does, Joanne? That's good. Oh, so the sign is still in stock. That's where I got the mess from. And I'm sure they have white 21 inch in there as well, because I've seen it. And the ribbon, they have the ribbon. This is where I got the ribbon as well, in Unique in the Creek. So, go for it. I almost did what is it? Those pre-lit signs, or they have on Unique in the Creek with the little church. I almost made that one today. I'll show you here once we finish. Take a break after we finish adding along here. I'll show you. These on first. You know, one of those lighted up signs. I got that. But I didn't put the battery in there to see if it lights up. The mess, yeah, the mess came from, this mess came from Unique in the Creek as well. Thanks, Joanne, for answering. Yes, it is a pretty church, but I didn't add a battery in there to see if it lights up. But I didn't test them out yet. I was only, you know, taking stuff out of the boxes yesterday and writing them down to see where they came from and how much they are and all that. Like receiving my stock, my supplies. Because that's what I do. This way, when somebody asks me where I got the ribbon, where I got the mesh, I'll just answer right away. I'll know when I write it down that this is where they're from and all that. So. Receiving my supplies. Isn't that pretty? I like that. Like you see in the sign, there's lots of different shades of pinks, and it has little gray eyes, so that's why I used white and gray for the ribbon. And this beautiful glittered ribbon, pink ribbon. And then there's the gold and the border, the mesh. There's gold in there. But what we're missing is the green and the the green and what else? Just the green, yeah. So, but I didn't choose any green for the bow as well, because here are my choices for the bow, I think. So that's my choices for my bow. See the snowflakes, there's snowflakes in the side. And there's a couple of these pink ones that I got left over, and I thought we'd just add those in a bowl rather than you know, throw them out. I'll show you what you can do with extra ribbon like that. Yeah. So the last one here for the outside ruffle. My ruffle is cut at 18 inches. So you need 20 for this oval board. So 18 inches is perfect for 20 pieces. So you won't have anything left over. So let's grab those. I'll grab that church that I was talking about here. So this is, I ordered this on Unique Creek, right? I think they still have it. It's a little church. It's pretty. It has a little thing where the battery, you can put the battery. I think it uses two AA batteries. So I didn't add the batteries in there though. But this thing lights up. You see the little, where the stars are? That's where it lights up. And then the window here too. That's where it lights up. So I got this Unique in a Creek. So I thought I almost did this one, but I was having a tough time trying to match, because there's a lot of ribbon that can go with this design, but I'm not sure what color to use yet. But if I decide on colors, I will be sure to come on live with that, because I like that church. It's so pretty. It's cute. So ruffle up the middle. This is 18 inches. So we're gonna add the ruffles right inside, up in there. Just on top. And this is where I wanted to add just one thing of 1.5 inch. Just one ribbon. I forgot to cut this off. Okay. Next time. So we're gonna keep doing that all the way around. Next ribbon. And the ribbon is cut at 14 inches. Oh, it's probably loud. So pretty, isn't it? Nice soft colors for winter or Christmas or winter or through winter. Ribbon time. Okay, next one. Thanks, Susan. Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? Me likes, me likes. So with the 21-inch mess that I just used, I believe I can get away with doing another, you know, oval, but using 8 inches, 8-inch Poofs is what I'm thinking. Or you can get away with 10. I'm not sure. Because that's the only white one I have like that. But I do have white snowball mist, 21 inches. That's a little bit more on the expensive side than this, what I'm using here. I think it's in Canada here, it's like $14 a roll. Oh, my ruffle. I have to add the ruffle. Yeah, everybody made such beautiful wreaths using this sign. I was like, I gotta try and, you know, come up with something that'll look just as good as theirs, right? I was like, I gotta do something different with it. And so I thought 21-inch mess, because I never used 21-inch. Yes, that's what I was thinking, Suzanne, because you need, that's a little heavy, the sign's a little heavy, right? You need something like a good solid base for this. It's a little heavy, so it'll just sit perfect right in there. But you can see all the different types of blues, like the teals, but I don't have those kind of colors, I don't think. And I have a different ribbon, church ribbon, that's in gray and, what was it, gray and cream. And I'm like, I don't know which one to use. So, I don't know which one to use here. Maybe I'll make a post and ask you all, See, although when I make a post about my wreaths or whatever, the pictures don't come out right, so you probably won't know the difference between green and teal right in that church picture there. I also got the with the church. I also got the Let It Snow one. Let It Snow. I got lots of ribbon, snowflake ribbon I want to use up, and I thought that would be good for that sign. So 3 more I think we need to add. No, 4 more. And then we'll make the bow. Hi, Carolyn. 10-inch Poofs I did, Judy. 10-inch Poofs. 10-inch Poofs, 20 of them. Using 21-inch Smiths. And I still got lots. Let me show you. There's still lots in the row when you're done with 10-inch Poofs. I mean, you probably can get away with doing another, I don't know, probably a ring board with this. Or you can do another oval, but doing 8-inch Poofs I'm thinking you should see here to see what works, so we can use up that, get a two for that roll of mesh there, that 21 inch. We should try some stuff out. I think that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Something for you guys to look out for. We'll try it out on the ring board or another oval to see if we'll have enough for another project. Like, I'm sure we'll have enough for the ring board to do 10-inch scoops or 8-inch. But the oval, I'm not so sure about. Maybe. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Last one. Right? No, I lied. One more. Two more. Last one. Love how this mesh crinkles, makes that nice sound. Did you guys find me okay? Because I've been having some sort of, you know, trouble getting I've been getting my hours mixed up on my events. Like when I put down when I do go create an event, maybe Tina can help me out or somebody. I create the event, put the event at 1 o'clock, and when I post it, it says 12 p.m. MDT. I don't know. But I think I got it right this time. So it's 1 o'clock my time, but it says 12 o'clock MDT. So I don't know. Hopefully you found me okay today. There's a few people that's been missing me because of that. My mixing up of the time. And I'd rather do events because Facebook likes that, I think, for your algorithm. Rather than do pop-up lives. So that's all the ribbon that's added. This one is not cut off. Okay, all we need to do is add the sign and make a bow. See? So I punched holes on both sides here. I'm not going to use these holes. So we're going to add the sign like that. And this wreath is huge. Like, it's huge. Let's measure it. From the ribbon tips to it's 28 inches long. Okay, and wide. Let's see the 24 inches wide. So 28 long, 24 wide. So that's a huge wreath. A big statement on your door. So we'll be adding the sign up here and a bow over here. Okay? When we don't need to worry about that little hole right there. It doesn't bother me. So let's make a bow. Get out my bow maker. This, and this. ribbon is from Unique and Creek. Is the cream with the gold micro dots, I think it's called. 12:42 in Northern California. What time is it for me? 1:44 for me. 1:44. So I'll make a ducktail. Let's see, let's do some tails for this one now. Give it some tails. Successes. This ribbon is so shiny. I'm in Nova Scotia, Canada. Oh, hi, fellow Canadian. Welcome. Hello, Carrie Marie. So, Carrie, you used the sign on your rails too, right? That's the one that I remembered that. I thought yours was pretty. You had all your florals on it. See, the reason why I don't do florals on my wreaths is because they get so expensive. And I wonder if I should do three loops for this. 2 and 1. Yeah. So 3 loops on both sides at 6 inches. Yours were so pretty. You do beautiful florals. Again, if I do florals, my cost of a wreath would be poof, through the roof. It would be so expensive. And I don't want to get too expensive with my wreaths because some people don't, can't afford them. Okay, spread these apart. This way, and this way. So I find that when I spread my ribbon apart like this, there's less bulk in there. But I don't know, it's just the way I do mine. See? So there's, oh, yeah, just a little less bulk in here. And I think I'll add this one. Maybe what I wanted to do with this was gonna try to, match my wreath. So what I wanted to do was add these up in there, and down here, so you can see it match. Or maybe you can put it up here. Oh no. Yeah, up here. So you can see a little bit of that ribbon in there as well. So that's how you can use up the leftover ribbon that you might have on your rolls, on your spools. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 12 inches again. Do 5.5 for this one. Yep. You guys looking good? Good. Yeah, so expensive in Canada. Everything's just costs. It costs a lot. So we do 2 loops on each side for this one. So haven't seen what you had. What do you mean? Oh, what I did? This is what I made. 21-inch mesh, 18-inch ruffles, 14-inch ribbon tails. That's what I made. Yeah, isn't it pretty? This wreath here is what I call the top, the expensive kind for me. Okay, so again, let me add these in there. The ribbons that we had left over, the pink one, had a couple of tails left over. Let's add those in there. Give this bow a bit of a, you know, oomph. And we'll add this one. Okay. Again, 12-inch tail. Unique in the Creek is where I got all these ribbon from, and as well as the sign, the mesh. So this one will be at 5 inches. 1 loop on both sides. Okay. Good. Still can do, you know, 1 inch, 1 loops on both sides for that ribbon. I won't throw it away. Love the pink ribbon. You don't get notified, Margaret? Oh my gosh, I don't know why you don't get. Did you like and follow my page? Did you like and follow? Maybe if you went, liked and followed my page, you'll get notified. Because I do events now, because the reason why I started doing events is because people have been saying that you've been missing my lives and I didn't want them to miss it. Oh, I don't know what happened. And if you followed my page, sometimes Facebook doesn't notify you. I have to look into that hashtag notify thing that I think I'm supposed to sign up for that. I have to look into that so you guys can, so I added the, forgot to tell you. I have to look into that so you guys won't miss me. That hashtag notify that you need to write on someone's live. I didn't sign up for that. I think you're supposed to sign up for that. Yes, what Carrie Marie said there, Margaret. Thanks, Carrie. So I added the, I'm starting to use zip ties for my bows now because my hand strength isn't all there. And so, that's why. So, I'm making sure when I lift up my bow, I stand up. I grab my loops and my tails with my left, because I'm a righty. And lift it up. And you see where the indentation or the little pivot right there, the peg marks made? It's where I slip my zip tie into. And I push it while holding my loops and my tails. I push it towards the back. Okay? And when it's in the back, I can add my pipe cleaner in there. And you won't mess up your bow. And my craft table is full of glitter now. It's glitter season. glitter season. Good. See? So now you can make sure your tails are facing you. Work them. Pull them to the front. You guys seeing this okay? No, you're not. Okay, I'm sorry. Here we go. Okay, and then I start fluffing it. Do the other side, same thing. There we go. I'll fluff it up more once it's in. Look at all that glitter. I'll be signing all day here with if that stuff goes on my clothes. All right, let's add the sign and the bow. So again, this is how I attach mine. I punched it with the little jewelry punch. Add it up here, and then we'll put the bow down there. So let me find my little needles if I can. They're not in there. Sorry, I didn't put that out. Here it is. It's in here. Okay. So I use these plastic needles because I think it's easier to put your pipe cleaners in through your mesh, and you find your holes quicker in the board when you do that. So what I'll be doing is I think I'll be adding the sign right there where the twists are, just up, a little bit up. If I add it in the middle, the bowl will be too down in there. Okay, so let's do that. I'll attach the sign. Here it is, isn't it? You're doing this one on the rail. Right on. Good to inspire you all. It's why I'm here, so I can inspire you and get your creative juices going. And maybe try to help you learn something. Oops. So, because I'm all about helping people. All right. So that's go there. Secure it, but not too tight because I might change it. Yeah, it went right. Where did it go? Is that in the middle? No. So right there. Okay. Here we go. Right in here is where I'm adding the sign. I'll turn it around here when I'm done. That's right there. Okay. Where are you? So I'm digging through here. find, hold on. This isn't supposed to take this long here. There we go. I poked my finger, so it must went through. Okay, here we go. Did I add it at the wrong place? Yes. I'm sorry, I added on the wrong place. Let me do this again. Wrong hole, I'm sorry. It's this one right here. Aha. See, I get so happy when I attach my sign quickly, because I've been having trouble. In the past, I've had trouble attaching my signs until I found that little plastic needle, and I was like, yes! A big this thing saves me a lot of time when I attach my signs. It helps me out a lot. Okay, so let's open up our messed up tails. So you guys can see how pretty it is. And then we'll add the bow down in there. And I'll need my plastic needle again for that. Oh, I need to cut this off. So again, the mess we use, I love this mess, it's so pretty. I think I got it in every color. Actually, 2 colors. The Halloween colors I didn't get because it's already close to Halloween. So a little off to the side, I'm going to add this bow here. A bit off to the side here. I'll turn around my board. Okay. No, not the middle. Is that the middle? No. Right here. Right here. Yes. So my bow is messed up, but I will fix it hereafter. So I went over 1 hour here, so I'm sorry if I kept you all here this long. It doesn't usually take me this long to make a wreath, but since we used 21-inch mesh for the base and added the ruffles, I think this is good timing for me. Okay, so this is a must-have. I think I got those at Amazon, but Unique in the Creek has purple ones. No problem for you. And I got purple ones as well. I got those needles from, who was it that was so nice enough to send me tools when I was out of my community? Ruth. Yes, Ruth. So nice. I'll never forget that. She sent me tools too, so I can keep wreathing. Because I left all my tools here at home and I fled. And so that's the tail I lost. Okay. All right, here we go. So you see, when I added the pink and the gray ribbon, it just pulls out the. It just makes it look more interesting when you add your, 14-inch tail in your bow like this. It just makes it look like matchy. So, but I need to cut this down because we need to see the little owls. Let me cut this down too. So. Okay. The little rolls I do with my bow when I get my, you know, tails a little longer like that. A little trick I learned from Monkey's Creations. Okay, so spread open my tails and then we'll call this one finished. Because we have to, as wreathers, we have to make sure our thigh gaps are, you know, spread open with our ribbon. Yes, thigh gaps. That's what we say in the Can-Am group. Open up those thigh gaps. Meaning the ribbon. Spread them open. I have been working on the same wreath since struggling with it. An hour's nothing? Yeah, I struggle with deciding on which supplies to use. Isn't it, Carrie? Thank you. Yeah, I struggle with not thigh gaps. I almost said thigh gaps. I don't know why I almost said thigh gaps. That's funny. Choosing which ribbon to use, because you see that I use what I like doing is, you know, changing it up with my bows, not using the same ribbon as my ribbon tails are different than my bow, so I usually change that up. And here I use like 5 different ribbon on my projects. Well, sometimes I use 2 ribbons, but that's my problem. I don't know what color or which one to use, because you see in the sign there's lots of colors you can use in the sign. There's green, white, there's different shades of pinks and gray. There's all types. Gold. So I had all those colors all laid out here this morning, but this is what I chose. I'm glad I did. It looks good. It looks good. Okay, so let's lift the camera up and I'll show you. So again, 28 inches long, 24 inches wide is what my oval wreath is. And there we have it. There's the back, by the way. I didn't show you. This is where I attached the sign. It's not in the middle. It's above the middle holes. So this is where I attached my bow. I'll clean it up. Once I hang up my and see if they're all good, I usually go back and secure everything and make it look pretty. That cool? So there's our project for today. That is pretty. I like warm winter wishes. So I use the gray because there's a little bit of gray in the owls. So, but it turned out nice. See, I like it. Okay, so that's all I got for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Hope you guys can join me again next time. Did you like and follow my page? There's lots of videos on YouTube as well. If you haven't joined my YouTube channel, it's the same name, Crafty Creations. So lots of videos on there. And so that's it for today. Guys, and have a wonderful week. Have an awesome evening, and I'll catch you all later. All right? Bye.